For this exercise session, I started with the hinge kettlebell swing, focusing on posterior pelvic tilt, powering my hips forward, guiding the weight with my hands, and using body mechanics to prepare for the next repetition. Next is a single kettlebell clean squat vertical press, working in the sagittal plane, with flexion and extension of my knees and elbows, and transverse plane because of the position of my elbow and a little bit of thoracic rotation when picking up the weight. Next, we have the horizontal pull with the bent over row in the sagittal plane. Again, working with extension and flexion, focusing on muscles in the back and using stabilizers as synergist. Here we have a vertical press with the seated military press, working in the, I'm going to say, scapular plane because it's not a lateral movement and my elbows are anteriorly at a 45-degree angle from my body. Here's a unilateral reverse lunge. With the forward lean of the torso, you get more work from your quadriceps. And then upright torso, it's more hamstring and glutes. You also get a little bit of hip action with flexion and extension, as well as spinal flexion if you want to reach down for the ground as you see here. Here's another hinge exercise with the single leg split stance Romanian deadlift with no resistance. I usually use weights for this exercise, but for added difficulty, I've closed my eyes to challenge my proprioception, vestibular, and kinesthetic sensory systems. This helps with balance and awareness. We'll talk more about those sensory systems in a different video. For a transitional exercise, here's a distance walk with the kettlebell in a rack position. You pretty much get a full body exercise with all your muscles working together to get from point A to point B. I traveled the full length of the green turf, but for the sake of the video, I just stayed within the view of the camera. And my workout was already done, and I was already tired. LOL. To finish up the circuit, here is a vertical pull with a super regressed version of the pull-up to protect myself from an injury that I'm trying to overcome. But nonetheless, I get to use the assistance of my lower body to get me up, and then I can control the tempo coming down to get the most out of this exercise. This wasn't part of the circuit, but I'm 1 week into a 30-day plank challenge that I'm doing to practice consistency and discipline. The planks are no less than 3 minutes. And if you need help putting together a workout program, connect with me at hoodieguyfitness.com and let's talk about it. I'm here to help.